Good morning. Welcome back to live shopping here at Highlight Crafts. That was a fabulous hour, wasn't it? Did you get your moulds? Checked out your baskets? I just want to reiterate something that Lewis has just brought to my attention. We had a couple of gremlins the other day that wasn't allowing you to shop ahead. And Deborah just messaged in during the last show and said you couldn't shop ahead 6 o'clock. That's because it's a repeat of the show that we've just done. So if there's 2 hours for one product in a day, that's why it will be. Okay, so just so that you all know out there, the reason. So this morning we've done the resin, we're doing it again tonight, I think, or it's the candles, it's one or the other. I don't know what I'm doing today. I know I've got a lot of work, but that will be why. So if there's a repeat show, it will only show at once because it's a repeat of the original. Okay, I just want to make that so that everybody knows, because you're not going to know that at home, are you? So I just want to make sure that everybody's aware of that. That'll be why. Right, so we've got a happy hour for you. We've got some cracking products in here. Really, really good products. We've got some of the outlet dies. We've got Spooky Street back with new artwork. We've got 3 USBs on a ridiculous price for your scan and cut. And one of them has Micro Studio. Well, they all have Micro Studio by the look of it. 2 of them. So we've got some brilliant, brilliant deals for you. But first of all, let me tell you about our team. So we're a little team of 29. We have our warehouse staff. We have our graphic designers. We have our creative department, and we have the people like Lewis and Jane and Katie who build all the shows for you, which is a big job when you think we do 7 hours a day. So we work really, really hard, and we're trying to build this amazing craft community where everybody shares, everybody's kind, and bring our industry back to life a little bit after the trauma that it's been through several times. But let me introduce you to the team that I've got today. So we've got Ethan on cameras. There you go. He hates doing that, but he only does it for me because he knows I won't carry on until he does it. That's why. We've got Lewis in production.
Hello.
Oh, can't see. You're going to have to zoom back. Oh, there you are. Got you. Better than that face shot that he had the other week, wasn't it? That was hilarious. So we were on a show and Lewis went like that and he went, "Oh, that's my face," because he forgot to turn the camera around. It was very funny. And Amber was literally sat in the chair crying, laughing, and then she clipped it and put it on our group chat so everybody saw it. It was very funny. And who's on comments, Lewis, please? Hannah? Diane?
It is Jane.
Jane, okay. Not Hannah or Diane. Right, so first of all, let me tell you about live shopping. Live shopping is the easiest way to watch us here at Highlight Crafts because you can shop while you watch, which is brilliant. So you don't need to miss out on a deal or miss out on any education. You can literally sit there and shop while you watch. Don't need to go anywhere else, which is brilliant, right? So you can watch us on YouTube. You can put us on your big TV now, which is fabulous. You can also watch us on Facebook, Instagram, and on our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. Now, if you're going to shop with us on either Facebook or Instagram, we're going to show you a product, and that product will have a code. And the code will also appear in that box on your screen. It's the one where the text is boldest. So for this, for example, you would type shop and then power into the comments under the video, and that will put that product into a basket for you. Then we'll send you a message to your direct messages, and in that message there will be a link. To check out, you're going to click the link and that will take you to our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. Now, we've had a couple of new people join us this morning, and the most important thing is if you are new, I need you to go to highlightcrafts.com first and open an account with us. It's free, which you would expect. However, by opening an account, it automatically makes you a member of Club Highlight, and that's also free. But as a member, you get extra discounts. So if you're just joining us today, you'll get an extra 5% off. The more you spend, the more you're going to save with us. So you'll then go into the next tier, and then up to the next tier, and then the next tier, which is brilliant. So the more you spend, the more you're going to save in the long run. So that's literally how you do that, and it's super, super easy. Open an account, that automatically makes you a club member, and then not just on your first order, on every order going forward, you will get your discount. So please, please, please make sure that you're doing that. And then you can check out your baskets, and the sooner you check out, the sooner we can pick and pack that order and get it shipped out to you. if you would prefer to shop directly on the website, of course you can do that because you can watch us live on there as well. So just press play on the show, and as soon as that show starts streaming, all the items in that show will appear down the right hand side of your screen. You then simply select the ones that you want to purchase, and they will go into a little red shopping bag that will be right at the top of your screen. And when you're ready to check out, you're going to click on that, and that will take you through that login and checkout process. Now you can also shop ahead. So from midnight tonight, you will be able to shop ahead all the deals for tomorrow. Just remember what I've just said. If there are two at the same show, so one at 1 and one at 6, it will be the product in the 1 o'clock show that you will shop ahead. So we don't put the same shop ahead on twice because it'll just get confusing. So that's how that works. Right, you'll have to excuse me a minute because I just need a drink. I've done a lot of talking already today, haven't I? Right. I'm going to be really honest with you, I've got 2 of these left. I'm actually surprised we've got any left because this is blinking brilliant. So, Stephanie finds you deals. And when we find a deal, we pass the deal on to you, which is just brilliant. And this popped up on my desk. She went, I want you to have a look at this for me. I was like, right, brilliant. So I took the lid off like that. I love lids that do that. Look at that. And I opened it up, and first thing I noticed was, first of all, the quality of the box is amazing. Irrelevant to what's inside it, I know, but it does show you that the company care. Then I had this piece of foam. Well, that's immediately going in my craft stash because I can stamp on that, I can pierce on it, I can use my embossing tools on top of that with my vellum on my parchment. So really, they really do care about their product. But then this came out and I was like, okay, well, it's an extension lead, Stephanie. She went, Go and have a look at the box. So you've got a 1 meter cord, okay, so a nice decent size cord. You've then got this extension lead that has 3 of the traditional sockets and 6 of the USB ports. Okay, so your glue gun, your 2 foil pens, your light board, all of that kind of thing will go in here for you, your phone and your tablet. So if you're watching us, you can have them all plugged in at the same time while you craft. But these 3 sockets are very special, and it has an on button. So when I went and researched and had a look at the box, it's from a company called Hey. You can connect this to your Wi-Fi. You can control it from a smartphone. You can set individual timers for each socket, and you can turn it on and off with voice control. How amazing is that? I came out of here and Diane went, I bought one. I was like, I hope there's one left because I'm having one of those as well. And 2 of them didn't check out, so there's 1 left now. So if you want it, this is blinking brilliant. Now, you can download the free app from your Apple Store or your Google Play Store, or you can scan the QR code and that will take you through to where you need to be. But what a great idea that is, isn't it? I think that's fabulous. Because you imagine at Christmas time, when those nights are dark and you just want to put the lights on in your house, I think that's absolutely genius. And I'm not like blown away much by technology because a lot of it just goes over my head. But I thought that was absolutely brilliant. Well done if you've got that. The 2 have gone. You need to check out your baskets, please, because otherwise somebody will come along and nick it. Right, that's that one done. Next, now then. This has been a little lifesaver for me recently. So in here, you're going to get 3 little mobile phone fans for $9.99. We've given you a discount on these. Now, I'm going to open one of these because, I should have brought mine in, shouldn't I? Oh, it's all right. We can reseal it back up. So Ethan will know more about this than Lewis than I do, so I might need your help here, guys. So this goes into here like that. That just plugs into that little hole at the back. She says like that. There you go. Make sure it's pressed in firmly. And then you've got this kind of port. So if your phone takes one of those, what's that called, Ethan? Do you know?
Micro USB.
Micro USB. And this one is?
Lightning adapter.
Right. So for my Apple iPhone, my 14, that works. Now, if you've got a different phone and neither of those adapters work, Diane recommends that you go on Amazon and you can buy a set of, I think there were 4 different adapters, and I think it was $3.99. so you can make it work in your phone. But that plugged in your phone, honestly, has been absolute game changer for me, because I'm having hot flushes like they're going out of fashion at the moment, and this has been an absolute godsend. Imagine this, like you're by the pool on your holiday, right? And it's really, really, really hot. That, you're going to have your phone with you, aren't you? That in your phone, just like that. You can have it on while you're playing your games if that's what you want to do. But 3 of them for $9.99 I think is fabulous. So I got a set for Sammy and Matthew and Jack and Alice, because they're going away, they're going abroad for the first time, which is very exciting for Alice because she's never been on a plane before. So I've got them for them. I've got them for me, obviously. And I have them, you know, anybody. These would be a great Christmas gift even, or a birthday gift, or somebody that suffers with being too warm. You need to get them those. Shop mobile, $9.99. Right, now then, I'm just going to go through this with you. So we've had this on our website now for a few days, and it's been really, really, really popular. So we've bought you Spooky Street dies before, and we've done them on a discounted price. But look at the discount you've got on here. $14.99 is going to get you all 4 of those dies. So you've got your little skeleton and your ghost. You've got a fabulous haunted house. You've also got the Halloween Wibblers. I mean, how cute are they? They're brilliant, aren't they? Love that. And then you've also got the Witch's Broom. Now, am I right in thinking, Lewis, that it comes with the new artwork, this?
Yes.
Right. So, brand new artwork for you for Spooky Street, and you're getting it included in that price of $14.99. Now, even if you only ever make treat bags with this for Halloween when the kids come round, this is going to be brilliant. Excuse me, I've got a proper tickle. Right, I want you to come in and have a close look at these backgrounds, because these are lovely. Lots of different combinations. So you've got the pumpkins with the spooky tree and the bats. You've got the haunted house in the background. You've got their old shattered window that they're all looking through in the barn. And as we come down, look, they're all slightly different. Love that one, because you could use that just for autumn. And just beautiful, beautiful artwork. Shop Hallow is going to get you, so this is $14.99 by itself, Lewis?
Yes, by itself.
So they buy the dice for $14.99 and get the download free?
Yep.
Or they buy the download for $14.99 and get the dice free? Right, Shop Spooky. $14.99 gets you that. That's amazing. Right, come on, we've got more to look at. Look at these. How fabulous is that? So if you want the download by itself, you can get that, and that is Shop Hallow. But it's free with Spooky Street. Good grief. That's crazy. So not only have we not like £40 off the dies, wow, right, you need this, guys. Look at this. How fabulous are these? And there's more. Look at all these that you've got. They're great, aren't they? And I'll tell you something. I know holidays are the biggest reason that people scrapbook, but Halloween, I mean, I've got loads and loads of photos on my phone of the kids doing Halloween. Loads of them. What a great idea to have all that. That is worth $14.99. Paying $14.99 for those with a saving of £40, and you're getting that worth $14.99 free. So either you're getting those free or you're getting that free, whichever you prefer. I don't mind. But either way, it's a deal, isn't it? That's blinking brilliant. Now then, speaking of deals, I think they made a bit of a mistake last week. They let me go in the warehouse and choose some stuff. And you know what I'm like, I push my luck a bit, don't I? We have got a deal and a half for you here. Now then, I'm going to start with Sweet Treats USB. So this has got Minecraft Studio on, but it's the SVG USB. So this is for your scan and cut. Okay, so you've got the Sweet Treats collection on here. So what does that look like? Right, so these are all your SVG files. So when we bring you an SVG USB, you get all of the artwork, and you get all the artwork in reverse. You get all of the cutting, the reflections artwork and the cutting files that work with the reflections, and you then flip those to make them work with the reverse artwork. We then also give you the detail cuts. So if you want to foil them, you can draw them, foil them, emboss them, do all those fabulous things that we do with our scan and cut. So you get that, and you also get all the decoupage layers. So if there's decoupage that's applicable, we add it in for you. So that's all your files. Excuse me. This is all your files. Now, one thing that's a little bit different about this one, this SVG file here you will find doesn't have many detail lines in it. And that's because you get the front of the owls in their onesies and you get the reverse. So they can be looking out of the sweet shop window or looking into the sweet shop window. So you get the back view of them, not just the reverse of the front image, you get the back view. Half the stock now that is left on Spooky Street is now allocated and in people's baskets. You need to be quick for this one, please. So those are all your SVG files. Now, let me talk to you about this, because this is the sweet bag. Okay, so you'll cut this twice on your scan and cut, and then you'll glue it together. But because it's a scannable, it's an SVG file, you can resize that. So you know what, the price that you're paying for this, I would absolutely be getting that for that. Right, so it says $22.49 on your screen. That's not just for this, so bear with. This gets you the SVG files for that. It also gets you the Minecraft Studio files. Now, you can create your own designs in Minecraft Studio. Then you're going to print it off when you're happy with your design. Then you're going to turn it black by taking the brightness right over to the left-hand side, so it becomes a silhouette. You then scan the silhouette to scan to cut data. Either choose the outside edge, or if it's got any landlocked areas, the middle option, and that will find either side of every line, and then you save that file. That's your cutting file. Then you recall that file, bring it onto your screen. You then bring on the cutting file that you've just created from the black image, group it together, scan the coloured one in, and lay that cutting file over the top. I'm really sorry, I'm going to have another drink. So what it means basically is you can create any design in Minecraft Studio, and as long as it's got a full open outside edge, which it will have, you can cut it out on your scan and cut, which is absolutely amazing. So the two work hand in hand together. You're getting all your Digistamps in here as well, so if you want to have a colouring book, you can. Then you're also getting your papers that coordinate with it. So you're getting all of these fabulous backing papers in here. I know it keeps going, doesn't it? You know what, $22.49 for this lot would be good, but we're not stopping there. You've got all of the seams here. You've also got your little sweetie shops in here. Now, I'm thinking about doing a canvas for my craft room wall. I know I keep saying I'm going to do all this stuff and I never have time. But if you've got the, you know, the Disney mould of the house from up, I'm going to use it for Christmas decorations. But I also think with this it would look really cute because you could have your card and then or your canvas, and then you could have the house from up at the top. That would look super cute, wouldn't it? So that little lot, so your SVGs and your Minecraft Studio for sweet treats. But we're not stopping there. No, we're not. We're going on to Totally Perfect Days here. Now, I'm just going to tell you what's on the back of here. So the collections on here are Totally Awesome, Rainy Days, Perfect Picnic, Nesting Together, and Christmas Crooners. So you're getting 5 Two Red Robins collections on this USB. SVG USB only with this one, I believe. Not MCS, but look at all the cutting files that you're going to get from this. So last year's Christmas, this was my favourite last year's Christmas, because you've got that beautiful holly branch, you've got the wonderful decorative arch, you've got your little crooners, you've got your frozen branch, you've got What's the Score with your music stand, and then one of my favourite, the Winter Getaway. So you're going to get all of those. Then you're going to get Dressed Up Bernie and Billy with the rustic birdhouse. There's an aperture and a card shape right there. Then you're also going to get your Rainy Days with the Drizzles family. You get one of your scenes and your wibbly wobbly lines in there, your umbrella, your little birds sheltering in the little rain max, and some beautiful florals. Then you get Something to Tell You, which has got all the little mice in it with the beautiful florals and the scene, and all of this artwork is still available for you to purchase from highlightcrafts.com, to download for free for the original colourway from highlightcrafts.com. Then you're going to get The Perfect Picnic, where you've got all the little bunnies, the baskets, the rug, the gramophone, and a gathering. And then you're also going to get Terence and Teresa, which are the toads, which are absolutely fabulous. So you're going to get that included as well. But we've got another one. I know, right? I did a thing. This one, you're going to get Spooky Street as SVG files. Okay, and you're also going to get, I believe, the Minecraft Studio files for the scenes and composition background building. So you get Minecraft Studio with that as well. So I haven't given you any codes yet because it's all one item. All of them. I know! How exciting is that? 2 lots of Minecraft Studio, 5 selections of 2 Red Robins on that one, Sweet Dreams on this one, Spooky Street on that one. $22.49, guys, before you discount. That, for me, is the deal of the show. That is phenomenal. If you've just treated yourself to a scan and cook machine, doesn't matter whether it's an SDX or a CM machine, whichever you've got, these are going to work in it. What incredible value. That works out at £7.50 per USB. £7.50 for 5, I know I'm getting really excited for you, 5 2 Red Robins collections for £7.50. That's £1.50 a collection. Mad. That's what happens when they let me loose. 75% of Spooky has now allocated. We've got some comments as well to read out. Oh, Wendy Corbett says, I've just downloaded the Halloween papers and there are 50 designs. I know. I'm heading to work soon and want to play. I'm thinking printing on rice papers and making a candle. Perfect, Wendy. Absolutely fabulous. Wendy says, she also says aircon can make you cough. Now, I know what it is. I have to take Medicus. I have this weird thing that nobody knows what it is, right? So it started as I started to go through menopause 14 years ago, and it started and my toes do this, and then my feet start going like that, and then my legs literally do this on the bed. And it's not restless legs, because I know what restless legs feels like. And then it goes in my face. So I went to see the neurologist at Preston, and he said to me, in 35 years of studying neurology, I've never seen anything like that. Quirky bird, right? I know. So I have to take that, and sometimes I have to take an extra one because I just wouldn't sleep otherwise, and it makes your mouth very dry. So that's what it is, but thank you for the tip. Yes, I know aircon can be not great, can it really? Right, Daphne Rogers says the fans actually work on her old Samsung phone and her Android tablet. So that would be good. Thanks then, I would not bother. Oh, are you asking me if it does? Just come back to me. Is that a question or a statement, Daphne?
I think it's a longer conversation.
Oh, is it a longer conversation? All right, fine. No, I don't suffer from asthma or hay fever. It's just because I get this thing. And I talk a lot. So today I'm going to be talking for 5 hours on air, and then I'm teaching a 2.5-hour class. So that's what it is. And then when I go home, Michael says, shall we go out for lunch? And then we can have a chat and a catch up. And I'm like, I have no words left. Right, get this one in your basket. If you've just treated yourself to a scan and coat, this is incredible value for money, but when it's gone, it's gone. We're not restocking this at all, okay? So I just want you to make sure that if you want those collections, and why would you not? Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Right, now then, I also picked this out, okay? And I picked this out because, first of all, Creative, a Danish brand that we work quite closely with, are as passionate about their product and their education as we are here at Highlight Crafts, okay? So you're going to get the crepe paper to make these flowers. Now, the reason I chose this is, first of all, you get everything that you need to make these flowers in the box, including a full tutorial online just by scanning the QR code. Okay, so in the box, you're going to get your photographic instructions on how to make each of the flowers. So it shows you step by step, And I don't know about you, but I like pictures. I prefer pictures to words, because somebody writing instructions, if their brain works slightly different to yours, they don't make sense. But on the other side, and please photocopy these when you get them home, because on the other side are your templates that you're going to cut out with a pair of scissors, or apart from that one, which you would have to create a line. The lines might be a little bit too thin for Scan and Cut to pick up, but you know what, you can try it, can't you? So please photocopy these before you cut the templates out, because I didn't do that the other day and then went, oh, blinking heck. Actually, I said a bit of a worse word than that, but that's what you need to do. So you're getting a full online class and your templates and pictorial instructions. Then in here you're also going to get all of this goodness. So you're going to get, let's take all this out, 3 little polystyrene balls that are going to be the centers for your flowers. Not David's balls, they come in a box. Then we've also got a little spritz bottle. Okay, so you can put bleach into here, I'd water it down, put it on your crepe paper and it removes the colour. So you can get the striations in the flowers using that. They give you that, that's a tool, right? Going to stay with you. Then you're also going to get 2 pens, so a pink one and an orange one, water-based pens. They've got a bullet nib on one end and a brush nib on the other. That's for colouring your crepe paper. Then you're also going to get 2 different sizes of gauge wire. So you get 2 packets of the fine one and a packet of the thick ones. So you're getting all of that. You're then going to get a shaping tool. That's a tool, going to last you a lifetime. And then you also get the bottle of their clear multi-glue gel. So you're going to get all of that in there as well. It's brilliant, this kit. Absolutely brilliant. I'm going to get this from my daughter-in-law. Sammy's just discovered diamond art. She's never really been a crafty person. And she started painting when Matthew was doing his Warhammer stuff. And then one of her friends, because she teaches disadvantaged children in a gym, and one of her students came in and showed her diamond art. And now she's all over that. But you're also going to get all of this crepe paper. Look. So let me just check on the back of the packaging. You're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So you're going to get all of that crepe paper. Now this crepe paper is 180% stretch, and that's exactly what you want. So you're going to cut out your templates. You're going to lay them on your crepe paper and cut them out. You always cut with the grain. It will show you on the templates which way to place them. You've got the online video in there as well, and all your step-by-step instructions and everything you need to make up all of those flowers. And these are the flowers. This is what it will look like when you've finished it. Oh, got another one under there. Oh, look. Oh, hang on a minute. What's that? Oh, there's another one under here. Oh, another set of instructions in there as well. Good grief. Okay, you're getting a lot in there. Look at that. Oh, that's brilliant, even more than I thought. Now, that's what you can make. But you'll probably have a lot left over, I'm not going to lie, because you've got a lot of crepe paper in there. So that one is already on a deal for you. However, that'd be a good deal at that, wouldn't it? But these I added in. And the reason I wanted to add these in was these are alcohol markers. Now, crepe paper is very absorbent. So although you've got 2 pens in there, you might want to use different colours. You might want to do the colouring on the leaves as well. So I chose these colours, 24 of them, that work perfectly with the colours of the crepe that you've got in here. So once you've cut your crepe, just run it across the top and you'll see it start to just gently blend down, and then you can blend it through if you want to. But you're getting all 24 of those, even if you only ever use these, if you're not a colourist, even if you only ever use these to edge a piece of white card and use it for your matte and layers, which means you don't have to buy loads and loads of different colours of card. Even if you only ever use it for that, it's a deal. But you're getting that as a kit and those for $27.49. That, what a brilliant Christmas present for somebody, or a birthday present. That's brilliant. That deal is phenomenal. Please don't miss out on that one, because you're going to have a lot of fun. And crepe paper is the easiest medium to work with when you're making flowers. It's just that it's absolutely brilliant. Right, let me just go grab my iPad and I can see if we've got any questions as we come along. Let's have a look. Good morning. Good morning to Sheila. Balls in a box. I know I'm not reading the next bit. Wendy Corbett trying to get me in trouble. Mel, there is a toolkit you will be showing on the show. Have an early appointment and would love to see what it is, please. Thanks. I'm on it now. On it. Right. You get the case, first of all. So I'm going to say this is showerproof because of the material that it's made out of. You've got a lovely pocket at the bottom and you've got this extra little pocket at the back. Inside here, you've got two smaller pockets there and a deep pocket that goes the full depth. And you've also, good grief, you've got loads of pockets in there, so I need this just for the bag. That's brilliant. And then you've got another one in here. Maybe you're going to store your USBs in here. That would be a good shout, wouldn't it? So you've got the bag itself. Then we've put in some tools for you. So you've got tools that you could use with your clay. You could use them with your resin if you wanted to and add detail into that. So you're getting that one double-ended. You're also going to get this one. Now this is brilliant for weeding your vinyl, and you've got a flat end on that one. And then you've got a different flat end with that little notch cut out. So for opening difficult things, and you've then got that really pointy one in there. So you're going to get all three of those. You're then going to get this. Now I'm not going to lie to you. I would pay $14.99 for this. Unassuming little bit of plastic, Cadence bottles, glue bottles. Now, you're going to put the grit round here, so you put it round the lid and you unscrew the bottle. And honestly, my hands, I just said to Hannah this morning, I'm starting to get aches in my joints, in my hands. This is brilliant. I struggle now to open a bottle, especially those that have been seeing, you know, like on a pop bottle, a reduced bottle, and they've got those little pieces of plastic that hold it to the ring that's put on the top. Brilliant for this, but you've also got this little hook on the end. Now this is brilliant for getting into the metal, you know, the foil that comes on the Cadence lids. You go round with that instead of trying to pull at it because it doesn't have a little tab on, does it? So just going around the edge of that with this is perfect. And then you've got this one which can get rid of the cardboard. All right, so you're getting that tool. I think that's genius. Then you're going to get, I'm going to say 4 of these. Now these are going to go on my craft desk. I'm going to put a piece of clear vinyl over the top. So I've always got a measure on my desk. Yes, Ethan? 5 of them. Thank you. I thought you were going to ask me a question then. I like that. Oh, Ethan's got a question. You get 5 of those. You get a little magnifying glass. I know, like that. Now, this for me, right? How do you tweeze your eyebrows when you wear glasses? It's not easy, is it? That, brilliant. And then this. Now then, this is super. So, if you have a computer on your desk, like we work on Macs. I mean, I don't work on a Mac at all because I won't know where to start. I only print stuff off on the Mac. But on Stephanie's desk, and all the graphic designers upstairs have this problem. So, your USB ports are at the back. So every time they want to put USB in, they've got to stand up and mess about like that, or they've got to flip the screen round to find it. This will plug into your USB port on the back of your computer screen so that your USBs are at the bottom. So you don't know more messing about. That's brilliant, isn't it? And you're getting all of that. Shop tool, $14.99. That's amazing value for money, right? So if you want that, you can shop tool $14.99. Now, these are really cool. They look quite unassuming, don't they, these? But these are fabulous. I'm going to take them out of this plastic, but I'm not going to undo them. Just imagine being able to get every little last bit of paint or glue out of the bottle, so you're not wasting anything. You can shake it, you can bang it on the side of the desk all you like. You can cut into it. David will recommend cutting into your Cadence bottles with a scalpel. Quite dangerous, but that's all we've had so far. These are absolutely brilliant because you can get right down. They're called every last bit tool. You can get them down into the bottom and pull out any paint that you want to use, and you'll be surprised how much paint is left in that bottle that you may well have thrown away. These are fabulous. Also good for your sauce bottles. I know, right? Set of 4, shop last 14.99. Right, I'm going to come back to these in a minute because I'm going to go to the computer, and we've got these. Now these are X Demo dies, okay? So shop and then the word 1 is going to get you the Craftmaster Lift and Lock Bauble Set 1 Die Duo. It's an X Demo one, so it doesn't come in the packaging. Sticks to plastic like, good grief, like I don't know what. Come on. Like that. Put your hand in there and then pull it out. There we are. So you're going to get all of your baubles. Now remember, Christmas is coming. We're starting to drip feed it in. At the moment, we're starting at 11 o'clock with 2 red robins. Meets diamond art, just saying. So you're going to get these. Now this is your lift and lock. So you cut this. This will put the cut lines into there. You then lift that card and tuck it under that one. Lift that card, tuck it under that, and so on, all the way down. And then these are the ones that you will cut it out. So if you're in the market for those, that is shop and then the word 1. It's $11.99. That's crazy value, isn't it? Right, so next one is shop 2, I guess. 3, sorry. Whatever I say today, it's not going to be right, is it? Shop 3 is going to give you that shape of bauble. That's lovely, isn't it? These are fabulous. They look amazing when they're done. Use this with your beautiful pattern papers behind it, this with your regular cardstock, and you even get, excuse me, the little metal clasps at the top. So that one is shop and then the word 3. Now these are a deal and a half. Something to tell you. I've got something to tell you. This is the 2 Red Robins collection with all the little mice. So this one is going to get you the full collection. Something to tell you. So you're going to get the gathering of all the little mice and the birds. You're then going to get the mouse with the bird with the little welly boots on. How cute is that? Then you're going to get a different mouse with a little bird. You're also going to get your florals in here as well. And then last but by no means least, there is a scene that works with this. And then a second layer of that scene where you cut all of these and you cut into that to create a 3D scene. So all of that is shop something, $27.98 for a full collection. Wow. Now these, I love these, and they're a little bit underrated, these, because I think sometimes you look at them and you're like, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. These are a metal plate, okay? So you can use ink with these. So you ink them up, then you run them through your die cutter machine and it transfers that ink onto your paper, and then you use your outside edge die as a matte layer, but there is also a cut line on there. So you've got debossed detail, you've got slightly embossed detail, and you've got that layer to be able to put your ink on. Now, if you're going to use a water-based ink, I would recommend that first of all you put a layer of a sticky ink down, whether it's a Perfect Medium, a Versamark, whatever you've got. I know Wow do one as well. Pop that on first. That will give something for your water-based ink to grip to. And I wouldn't recommend using distress inks. I love distress inks, I own all of them, but they are made to give you a distressed finish. So you're not going to get a clean print with those. But these are fabulous. Now, the Shop Tint, wow, is going to get you all 3 of those for $10.99. Even if you only ever use them in your Pro Cut with your embossing mat, they're going to look beautiful as a background element. So Shop Tint, that's crazy value. It's going to get you those 3 for $10.99. Right, have we got Cherry Blossom Rise on the show, Lewis? Not Eastern Element. No, Eastern. Yeah. Oh, we've got Eastern Elements. Yeah. Oh, brilliant, because it wasn't on my poll when I printed it off this morning. Right, so we've got Eastern Elements now. This was on yesterday with me. This is lovely. If you love that beautiful Eastern look, this is going to be perfect for you. So you're going to get a lot in here. You're getting your Magnolia frame. Okay, so this is your frame. The artwork is still available. I'm going to open up the die so that you can see the amount of metal that you're actually buying. Look at that little lot. So all of that is coming to you. You're then also going to get the dies that create the scene. So this is a scene that you'll print off. And then inside this packet are all the dies that you're going to cut out of a second printable sheet, including your wibbly wobbly lines that enable you to create a 3D scene. If you watched yesterday, the Tattered Lace one that I brought you yesterday, you'll see the demo on this, so you can watch that back. You've got the couple blossoming in love. which is gorgeous. You've then also got peace and you've got tranquility. So you're getting all of the dyes there, but we've also bringing you brand new artwork. So you're getting all of these brand new scenes included. Now this download is £10.99, but you can get it separately if that's what you want to do, but you're also getting it included if you buy the dyes. So basically you're paying £29 for all those dyes. It's crazy value, isn't it? So you get all of those, and then you get these, and then a completely different look and feel for you gives you these. These on rice papers would look absolutely stunning. In fact, I'll tell you what they would be amazing on, the parchment. Because if you made a lantern, so make a lantern with frames, rectangle frames, glue them together with tabs, make it rigid and sturdy, put a base in, these printed on the parchment that we bring you, the shop vellum. It's not on this show, but you'll find it on the website in the Craftmaster brand. Print these on this and then put a light inside and you made yourself a lantern. That would look spectacular. Also on the printable acetate it would work as well. But you're then getting all of these scenes as well. I mean, these are just beautiful, aren't they? Beautiful pieces of art. And then finally, you're going to get all of those as well, which is just phenomenal value for money. Right. How are we doing on that triple USB set, Lewis? Do I need to recap it, or can I go and show these other USBs?
Do the other USBs.
Okay, let's do these then. This is another one that I picked out for you because this is brilliant. Now, we did. Let me get rid of that. Don't need that on my desk, do we? Can go in the bin. Right, so we did SVG USBs that were called from Digital Craftorium, which were called Card Maker's Compendium. But we also did Micro Studio in them as well. So if I'm just going to take this one, again, we had these open the other day. Never mind, we can make it work. So I'm going to take the USB out of here and I've got the computer set up. I'm just going to show you the contents because it's a lot and they're on a really good deal. Shop MCS, we've got a screen now and no post-it notes, which I love, but when we've got the telly, it's not easy to see. Shop MCS, $17.99 is going to get you both. Wait till you see what's on here. If you're a Minecraft Studio fan, this is going to be brilliant. So I'll let that load, and there we are. Click on my mouse. Look at me, mousing it up today. Right, if I go to my files, and I'm going to go into MCS Volume 1, this is the artwork. So we're going to open up the artwork. And you've got card shapes. Right, these are now mats and layers, okay? So we open up that. I'm going to bring on the indexes. So you've got all of these different, come on. There we are, indexes would help, wouldn't it? You've got all of these different coloured mats and layers. Now, these were called card shapes because if they were on an SVG, they would have been cutting files. But you've got all of these as background elements or as toppers or as sentiment plaques in that artwork itself. If I then go back to the cardstock, so we're going to click on the cardstock, open up that index, you will see that all of these texture backgrounds coordinate perfectly with the mats and layers. So if you want a really professional finish that is colour coordinated to perfection, then this is going to be the one for you. Then we're going to go into here, we're going to bring on the florals. Now, look at this lot. Sospeso Trasparente. Imagine these on that film. They're going to look phenomenal. But just as your as florals for Micro Studio, they're amazing, aren't they? So you're getting all of these, and all of those, and all of these. So all your leaves, your foliage, your flowers, and your butterflies. Then if we go back into here, we've also got patterns. Now, this is really cool for Minecraft Studio. So we brought you, I think it's 30 patterns on here. Yeah, 30. Now, if I just zoom in a little bit for you, you can start to see some of these patterns. So now you've got these pattern backgrounds that you can work with in Minecraft Studio. So you've got all of these different patterns in here, which are just brilliant, and this is something quite different for you for Minecraft Studio. So these were all cutting files on the SVG ones, but you can use them as digital elements on Minecraft Studio, which is just phenomenal. Oh, gone a bit too far there. These mice run away. This is why I don't do technology. It drives me crazy. Stop it. Honestly. Right, you got that. And then last but by no means least, you've got sentiments. So you've got a whole index sheet full of sentiments that are all colour coordinated to match everything else. Now, of course, you can change the colourways in these if that's what you want to do, but you're getting, that's your first one. All right, so I'm going to select all and delete that. And then I'll pop the other USB in and show you this one, because this is called At Your Leisure. Remember, you're getting both of these. So all of this artwork in here, or your card, your matte layers, you've got your card shapes, you've got your sentiments, your florals, etc., etc. Right, pop this one in now. And once these are gone, guys, they're gone. We're not bringing this back now. Okay, so once it's gone, it's gone. I'm going to make that bigger. If I go into MCS Leisure, click on the artwork and open that up. Again, you've got card shapes in this one. So if we do that, open up the index, and they come in 6x6, 7x7, 8x8, A6, DL, and tall slim. So you've got them in all different card shape sizes as well, which is fabulous. So if you are a Scan and Cut user and you missed out on this as SVG files, you've got the opportunity to get this now. We're going to bring on this one as well, so you've got all of those. Then if we go back into here and we bring on cardstock, you've got all your coordinating colours of cardstock on there as well. Zoom out a little bit so you can see them all. So you've got all of those. We'll go back into here and go into images. So then you've got this index sheet full of these, so vintage travel. So you've got your hot air balloons, your blimps, your planes, your steam trains, your fancy cars, your carriage, horse and carriage. You've got a tractor in there, an old tractor, and then we go into bikes down here and vintage cars. You've then got this lot, so something for the kids, and then we go into the sports and leisure. So this is fantastic. If you struggle making cards for men or women that love the sports and it's all a bit, you know, masculine, these are going to be perfect for you, because again, you can change the colorways. So you've got all of these going into your raffle tickets and your ticket stumps and your garage, your antifreeze little stickers. And you could be making these out of stickers, because we sell those PET sheets now, don't forget. So you could be working with that, with those, and making your own stickers for your cards. We've then got the patterns. So again, another 30 different patterns in here. Look how fabulous they are. And then last but by no means least, you're also going to get your sentiments in there as well. So you're going to get all of that, both of those USBs, shop MCS, £17.99. That's £9 each before your discount. I know, that's crazy, isn't it? 20% of SVG, which are the three together. I'm going to go back and restock that for you. And 80% of Spooky. So let's go over and have a look at those. Have you noticed some unusual product placement in the background of the two shows we've done this morning? I wonder what that could mean. Investigate that one. Quite random. Look, mugs. Right, Spooky Street. 80% of this is now allocated in people's baskets. So you're going to have, you have a £40 saving on these dies. So you're going to get the broomstick. I love the Wibblers. They're absolutely gorgeous. You've got your Halloween Wibblers. You've got your Spooky Wibblers. That skeleton is brilliant, isn't it? And the ghost. Look at the stripy tights. And the ankle warmers, like warmers. Look at those. And then you've got the little haunted house that can go in the background. So $14.99. Shop Spooky is going to get you those. Now we also have a download of brand new artwork called under the code Shop Hallow. It's worth $14.99. You can buy it separately, but you're going to get it included. So you're paying $14.99 for 4 sets of dies, and you're getting a $14.99 download included. Not surprised it's busy. Look at this artwork. It's fabulous. So you've got all of these brand new designs. Again, Highlight Crafts bringing you one new product that will reinvigorate everything that you've already got. How magnificent are these? They're fabulous, aren't they? If you're a Halloween fan, or to be fair, I'm not going to lie, even if you're not, and you just want to use it, you know, for 2 or 3 years, you're going to get your money's worth out of this over and over again. How fantastic is this? Now, Stephanie is incredibly generous. You could cut out those die cuts. No, don't print off the sheets and sell them, but you could absolutely cut out the die cuts and sell the die cuts. That's how generous she is. And it's just amazing, but you're going to get all of this artwork worth $14.99. So £40 discount on your dies brings them down to $14.99. If you want that, it is Shop Spooky. If you want the artwork by itself, it's Shop Hallow. But why don't you just get the dies and get that free? Brilliant deal, that 80% allocated. Right, now then, I need to go through these with you again because this is phenomenal. So this is SVG USBs here, okay, with Minecraft Studio on 2 of them. So first one, Sweet Treats, you're going to get all your SVG files for the complete collection. So the window, the shop front, the sweetie necklaces, the gift bag, the big sweets that you can use as tags, these little ones that could be a fabulous background stencil, or you pick a mix, your nested sweetie jars, that's a card base right there, as is that one, or apertures. And then you've also got your little characters in there as well. Then you're going to get on the Minecraft Studio all of these fabulous designs. I love the papers on this. You're then getting scenes. You're then also going to get beautiful patterned backgrounds. So you're getting all of these. All your digistamps. More digistamps. More digistamps. Loads of those. You've got your reflections for your dies. You've also then, you're going to get all your reflections artwork, of course, and all of those detail lines. And then you've got all your sweeties. You've got Sugar, Fizzy and Fudge, which are our little owls dressed up in their onesies. And then you've also got your cupcakes and your little measuring cups for the sugar, because all the little owls make all their own little treats. It's their shop. It is, it's their shop. Right, so that one. On this one, you're going to get the SVG files for Totally Awesome, Rainy Days, Perfect Picnic, Nesting Together, and Christmas Crooners. So you've got 5 Two Red Robins collections in that, and 1 on that, so that's 6. Then you've got Spooky Street as SVGs and Minecraft Studio artwork with that. So you're getting 2 lots of Minecraft Studio artwork and 7, well, 1 in the Studio collection and 6 Two Red Robins collections for $22.49. That's crazy. That's them letting me loose. This is what happens when they let me go into the warehouse, you know. Like, Seven said, go in the warehouse and pick some, like 5 different deals. I was like, okay, I can do that. All of these. So she said, do you want these as 3 separate ones? I went, no, I'd like them together, please. Brilliant, right? Right, Lewis, anything else I need to recap? Now, I need to just make sure that you know on the screen it says 1 hour to check out after the show because it's a happy hour. You need to check out by 11 o'clock or 10:59 to get those in because then the prices will go back up.
Did you show the tools?
I did show the toolkit. Do you want me to recap that? All right, so you're going to get this fabulous bag that everything comes in, which is brilliant, really nicely made. I'm going to say showerproof because it's like a raincoat material. You've got a pocket in there, deep pocket in there, 2 individual pockets there, and a deep pocket on here, and another one on the back. I mean, blinking out, that's a cracking bag as it is. But then you get this. Now, this is if you work on a computer and the USB ports at the back, you can bring those to the front. So you've got this that holds 4 different USB ports. You've then got 5, did you say, Ethan, of these little tape measures, paper measures that you can put onto your desk if you want to. You might want to put one on your light board at the bottom. You know, wherever you feel like you want to use them. I think these are a really good idea, aren't they, these little paper tape measures. Take them out in the garden or just have one in the drawers in the kitchen. You know, quite often Mick will say, oh, why is that door frame? And I'm like, got to go and find the metal proper tape measure. Now I've got these inches and centimetres, so centimetres on one side, inches on the back. You're then going to get your little tools that you could use for your clay or for weeding, because some of these are really super sharp. So you've got all of your little tools in there. You've got a magnifying glass, brilliant if you wear glasses and you need to tweeze your eyebrows, just saying. And then you've got this, and this is brilliant. This is your lid opener. So all those paints, if you don't clean your lids properly and they get stuck with paint, this is going to open them. It's also, that little tool there is going to go into the foil around the top of the Cadence lids and take that off. And then this bit, if you've got the cardboard bit that comes out the lid, you can flip that off. That's brilliant. And that's your deal. Shop tool, $14.99. I mean, let's face it, $14.99 for that would be a good deal. Those two together, everything else, I wouldn't even put a price on, because those two together would probably normally be that price. This is what we do, you see, pass on deals. Right, I'm going to go and prep now for 11 o'clock when I've got Two Red Robins meets Diamond Art. I'll see you there. Bye.